Well, we are live. Day 239 of the Daily Bible Reading with Jamie Watson is here. And she wants to read tonight. So aren't you guys happy? What? She makes me do everything. Even carry big buckets of oil. That's all I've got to say about that.
That was not okay. Try to
terrible.
sell something for $50
Yeah.
and give it back to them, and I do all the work.
Yeah, she's a worker. All right, chat. We'll put it on the chat. Ah, thing's gonna blink in and out. Okay, anyway. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and get started reading. So I don't wait for people. See, now that thing's going black again. See that? Just for no reason. Oh.
You need a new computer.
Okay, guys, it's time for a new computer. I knew that's what the problem was. Jamie says it too.
So start giving to Self-Purpose Ministry.
So we can buy a new laptop just for the ministry. It's really irritating, actually. Wow. Story of my life, blacking in and out. Stupid, ain't it?
My face looks puffy.
Yeah, mine does too. TV adds 10 pounds to you.
I think it's the way the light's hitting me. Yes.
We're not really that puffy. Things are larger on the TV than they appear in real life.
Your bit rate's bad.
What does that mean?
Internet's slow.
Is that what it is? The internet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Anyway. It's past my bedtime, guys. We gotta start doing this Bible reading earlier. I can't handle staying up late like this.
Nobody watches us anyways.
Well, that's the story of my life too. Nobody ever watches. You know. Look at Fuzz Bucket. See how relaxed she is? Isn't that cute? It does look like a little teddy bear there, don't it?
Yeah.
Their paws. Put two little dots. And look, there's their ears, and this is the face.
She's like, leave me alone.
Yeah. Yeah, you smell the oil, don't you? The oil. Juanita! Hey, we have Jamie here tonight. I'm playing with the cat right now. You know. She lays there all relaxed. She really wants to walk across the computer screen, but, you know. Yeah. Jamie and I were trying to get some work done tonight, but didn't get too much accomplished, except she got to carry some buckets of oil. But other than that, we didn't really do too much, did we? Robert. Hello, adios. No, adios means goodbye, Tracy. I thought, I don't know, I was looking, I was looking at it wrong. I thought it said adios, amigos or something, but it didn't. It's not a silver and gold shell.
I think you inhaled too much fuel.
Does fuel oil make you like high or anything? Because I should have washed my hands. I got it all over my hands. Oh, yeah, no wonder. Anyway, we got into some stuff tonight, and what a mess. Anyway, we're not doing the silver and gold show right now. We're just doing the Bible reading, right? So we have to be serious, Jamie. No goofing around tonight. No laughing aloud. Okay?
But when you read the Bible, you get in God's presence, and you start laughing. Because that's just what you do.
Is that what happens? We'll see. We haven't started reading yet. Oh, this is just past my bedtime. Oh, I do know that. That is the cutest little thing, that little cat.
It's cross-sided.
It's cute. It's a cute little cat.
All right,
how's everybody doing tonight? I don't want to be on here all night. I'm tired. Day 239. I made Jamie stay to look at the computer and, fix the sound. And then I told her, I said, well, you might as well stay for the Bible reading, right? Don't you guys agree about that? I think so. All right, we're on day 239. We're going to read 1 Samuel 3, Psalm 58, and Revelation. Not Revelations. Did you know that? It's Revelation.
It's Revelation.
Just like Psalm. What?
Psalm.
What? Psalms is song.
Yeah.
It just depends on what. Okay. Psalm, in the New King James Version, it's psalm, okay? Just depends on what version you're using. Now, if I have the Living Bible here, it's Psalms. Go figure.
It's Psalms on my phone.
To me, it should be plural because it's more than one. Well, at least it says revelation. It's the revealing, the revelation, okay? So, anyway. You guys still here, or did you go home? Did you go to sleep? Robert and Juanita's at work. Tracy? I have to be at a meeting in the morning at 9 o'clock. I have to get up early. Go to a meeting. I don't want to go to a meeting. I told Jamie, I like real estate about as much as I like what I flushed down the toilet this morning, you know. No, I do. Real estate's okay, you know. It can be irritating at times. Very stressful at times. But that's the way it is. I bet like it about as much as Juanita and Robert like what they're doing, right? Oh, he's at home? Did he call off tonight? Robert did go home. He's a slacker. Jamie said he's a slacker. Robert's at home. Look how that cat's curled up. Isn't that cute? All right, let's go to 1 Samuel 3. I'm reading now the Living Bible. We're on day 239. Meanwhile, little Samuel, remember? Oh, we talked about that yesterday. No, wait. What chapter are we on? Are we on? I talked about it yesterday. In Samuel, 1 Samuel chapter 2, stop blinking in and out. Samuel was the Lord's helper. It says it right here, Jamie. In chapter 2, Samuel, though only a child, was the Lord's helper. How about that? Oh, look, Juanita put amen, slacker. Do you see that, Robert? They're calling you a slacker. Okay. Anyway, we talked about little Samuel, how he was the Lord's helper. No, my line wasn't running, and they put me on a crap job, so I took a personal day. There you go. That's how you deal with that. Is that what you do?
My line.
They put me on line 3. I'm just going to call off. That's what Jamie says, right?
That was a relief crew.
Yeah, they put me on relief crew. I'm just going to call off. Right?
But I used my seniority and got what I wanted.
Yeah. Jamie got what she wanted. Because you've been there, what, 30 years?
It'll be 21 years in January.
21 years. According to the kids, you're not even old enough to be having a job.
Mm-hmm.
They say you're like 14 or something. No, it was at the nursing home.
Yeah, it's a nursing home.
We went to the nursing home last week, and I asked them how old Jamie was, and what'd they tell you, Jamie?
14, 15, 19.
Yeah. That's right. The kid said she looked like she's like 69 or something. You know, funny, isn't it? Okay. We are blinking in and out, guys. Sorry. I have to buy a new laptop. That's stupid. Just stupid. It really irritates me, you know. But my USB port is wore out. So this was a used laptop when I bought it from Zach. And it's really being, look at that. It's blinking in and out. Look at that. I'm not even touching the table. You see that? I hope you guys aren't getting sick from that. You know how it makes you dizzy or something. Let's go ahead and read and get this done. All right. Meanwhile, little Samuel was helping the Lord by assisting Eli. Messages from the Lord were very rare in those days. Aren't you glad that we have the Holy Spirit in us?
I wonder if it's because your bit rate's low, too.
I don't know. What do we do about that, Jamie?
That's your internet. So.
Well, my internet sucks here. I have Spectrum. Well, I don't care. Ours is bad. Or mine's bad. Okay, so anyway, we're just going to have to deal with it. But one night, after Eli had gone to bed, he was almost blind with age by now. Do we have to be? Wait a minute, that's weird. So he's getting old and he's going blind, but Moses was 120 years old and he had perfect eyesight. How about that? You're going to get what you speak. Didn't you know people that get what they speak, right?
Yep, I do.
And Samuel was sleeping in the temple near the ark. The Lord called out, Samuel, Samuel. Shalom, shalom, Chrissy. How are you? Jamie decided to stay until I get the Bible reading done tonight. Now, look, it's excellent. It's not blinking in and out.
Good. I was just looking how to fix it.
I think we got the sound fixed anyway. I told Jamie she was just going to drop me off, and I said, well, why don't you come in and get this studio thing working? Or, no, what did I say? The sound. Yeah. Anyway, okay. I know I talk too much, and that's why we take so long to read the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a silver and gold show. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, boy. So the Lord called out, Samuel, Samuel. Yes, Samuel replied. What is it? He jumped up and ran to Eli. Here I am. What do you want? He asked. I didn't call you, Eli said. Go on back to bed. Oh, this reminds me of something. Remember when the Lord spoke to you, Jamie?
Yeah.
It was an audible voice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what Samuel's hearing right now. The Lord called to him, Samuel, Samuel. So he thought Eli was in the other room. He thought he was calling him. He said, I didn't call you. Eli said, go on back to bed. So he did. Then the Lord called again, Samuel. And again, Samuel jumped up and ran to Eli. How many times is he going to do this?
3 times.
Yes, it's always in threes. Yes, he asked, what do you need? No, I didn't call you, my son, Eli said. Go on back to bed. Samuel had never had a message from Jehovah before. The first time I ever heard God speak to me like this, like in an audible voice, we were living in South Texas. That's exactly right. Mom is over there. Where's Mom? Where's Mom? Good was on Linda Ross Weber. Your mom is over where? Somewhere over the rainbow. Look. Cat's crazy. Yeah, his 2 sons were wicked, weren't they? Reminds me of the priest with the nuns. It's not all kosher, is it? They all get drunk down there with all the wine, leftover communion, and okay, I better not go there. Anyway, so we were living in South Texas, and I was in a Baptist church one Sunday morning, and I had a lot of stuff going on in my life, and my family and stuff. And oh, okay, she's over there on that one. So anyway, there was a guest piano player there that morning, and he said at one point, he goes, okay, I'm going to get ready and play a song. He goes, as I play this song, I want you to, he said, the Lord is going to speak to you. I wasn't even focused on that at that time. I was actually sitting on the end. I remember just where I was sitting on the end of the pew, and I was looking at the wall. I was just sitting there staring at the wall because I was thinking about some things that were going on in my life. And, oh, she's with you. Okay. Now you happy? Yeah. And anyway, I heard the Lord say to me, because of your faithfulness, I will bless your family. He told me that. And it was the Lord, man, because I wasn't expecting the Lord to speak to me. Maybe some of the other people were. I was just in my own little world. And he literally spoke to me. Well, 2 different times after that, he said the exact same thing to me. 3 different times God told me, because of your faithfulness, I will bless your family. So, hey, Stella, how are you? And Gail, maybe? Look, Jamie, now look what's happening to us.
What?
It's like, look, we're just sitting here minding our own business, and then we get real flat and long.
Look at your bit rate, too. That can cause...
So what do we do about the bit? You said it's the internet. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I looked that up, and that's internet.
So maybe I should restart the internet from now on before I do Bible reading.
Is your cables tight on your modem?
I don't know. I think so, yeah. Yeah, they are. I'm tired, Jamie.
Okay, that's what that's my best.
Don't you ever do that?
I don't have to sound like an Indian woman.
Well, I was in Jamie's car. We went over to the church to do something, and what did you do? Oh no, we were at her other house. She has several properties. You know, Jamie's rich and everything.
Yeah.
So she backed up to the end of her driveway, and she goes, I'm gonna check the mailbox.
Yeah.
So when she got in, I was making some kind of noise. What wasn't it there? And it scared you.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just being normal, like yawning or doing something, making noise, and she went to get in the car, and what did you say? You almost fell down or something? What'd you say? I forget what she said.
You just scared me.
No, what did you say?
Well,
Oh, she said... I just now remembered what you said.
oh my
She
gosh.
said, oh man, I almost peed myself. That's what you said. It scared you, right? That noise scared you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how do we get on these subjects? I'm just trying to read the Bible. Just let me read the Bible. That's why she's not allowed over here when I'm reading the Bible.
Yeah.
Right?
Read the Bible.
Okay.
Go to bed.
I'm tired too. I got to get up. I got a meeting in the
Bedtime
morning.
Bible story in person.
Don't fall asleep over there, Jamie. Anyway, we're reading now to 1 Samuel 3. I don't think this will make a good tape series, do you? Reading the Bible. Look at her. What's she looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anyway, Samuel heard the Lord yell his name or say his name. And so no, I didn't call you, my son Eli. I said, go on back to bed. Samuel had never had a message. Oh, here we go. Now Peaches. Oh, okay. Got rid of her. All right. Normally she likes to walk across the computer. Samuel had never had a message from Jehovah before. So now the Lord called the third time. I'm telling you, it always comes in threes, doesn't it? Yeah. Jesus asked Peter 3 times, Peter, do you love me? Right? Mm-hmm. 3 times. And then he asked me 3 questions, and that was the encounter that I had with him where I got the book that I wrote, you know. All right, let's keep reading. Jamie's getting antsy here. So now the Lord called the third time, and once more Samuel jumped up and ran to Eli. Yes, he asked, what do you need? Then Eli realized it was the Lord who had spoken to the child. Sorry. So he said to Samuel, go and lie down again. And if he calls again, say, yes, Lord, I'm listening. I can't help it. Like, what do you want me to do?
Sweet.
Huh?
Every time I laugh, the chairs are squeaking.
Sorry, guys. This is not going to be, very professional, right? Is that
There's
the word I
nothing
want?
professional about you.
I have oil all over me. She has oil, and not anointing oil, like oil, like fuel out of a fuel oil out of a fuel oil tank. Yeah. We were working at her house tonight, and man, we're a mess. She's got brand new pants on, jeans, and got oil all over them. It's terrible. And I got splattered with oil, and
Why is it red? Never seen fuel oil.
Well, I think when it sits in the tank for 10 years, it turned red, It's old oil. I don't know. I don't even know what you do with that stuff. So now, the Lord called the third time, and once more Samuel jumped up and ran to Eli. Yes, he asked, what do you need? Jamie. Yes, he asked, what do you need? So, Jamie, let me read the Bible. You want to read? Maybe you should do this. Oh, boy. Oh, geez. I knew we should have just done a silver and gold show. I really want to I'm going to get this Bible reading done tonight. You guys doing okay out there in TV land? Oh boy. Let's share this. Do you want to share this, Jamie? The Bible reading, do you want to share it? Ain't nobody listening anyway. They just get on and they just let it run. They don't even pay attention. So don't worry about it. Nobody's watching. Nobody. Your tears go all over your face, don't they, Jamie? Nobody pays attention, you know.
Is this how you do the books of the Bible?
No, I actually found that in my stuff. I thought, well, that is a good way, though, right? No, we've already read Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1 Samuel. You know them?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's see about the Old Testament. I mean, the New Testament, because now we're all the way through to Revelation. Yeah. No, wait. Do that again. Matthew,
Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans, Galatians.
No.
Ephesians.
No, 1 Corinthians.
Oh, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians. Ephesians.
No, go eat popcorn.
Galatians, Ephesians. Philippians.
I could take a nap in between these. Come on, Jamie. Go eat popcorn. Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians.
Yeah, Colossians.
And then maybe you should use that.
I used to know them.
1 Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians. All right. Anyway, we're still in the Old Testament. I told you nobody's listening. They don't pay. I know they don't pay any attention to us. Huh? They turn it on, then they go in the kitchen and make dinner or something. I know you do, because when I talk about you, you never answer me on there. I'll say, if Jamie's still watching, and Jamie's showing up there, but she ain't answering because she's not watching anymore, you know?
Well, a lot of times I just have you on YouTube.
Well then.
All right, read the Bible.
Okay. Oh boy. So
this shirt don't see through like my other shirts.
I don't know, Jamie. Not weird. So then it had a sparkle. What is so funny? You disappeared. So now the Lord called the third time, and once more Samuel jumped up and ran to Eli. Yes, he asked, what do you need? Then Eli realized it was the Lord who had spoken to the child. So he said to Samuel, go and lie down again. And if he calls again, say, yes, Lord, I'm listening. So Samuel went back to bed. And the Lord came and called as before, Samuel, Samuel. And Samuel replied, yes, I'm listening. Then the Lord said to Samuel, I'm going to do a shocking thing in Israel. I'm going to do all of the dreadful things I warned Eli about. I have continually threatened him and his entire family with punishment because his sons are blaspheming God and he doesn't stop them. So I vowed that the sins of Eli and of his sons shall never be forgiven by sacrifices and offerings. Samuel stayed in bed until morning, then opened the doors of the temple. He opened the doors of the temple. Every Sunday morning, we have greeters at our door, don't we? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there is a Psalm 84. I wrote it down here. Psalm 84:10. All right. So it says, a single day spent in your temple is better than 1,000 anywhere else. I would rather be a doorman of the temple of my God than live in palaces of wickedness. Yeah, right? It helps ministry, isn't it? Nobody's listening. Jamie don't even respond. Samuel stayed in bed until morning, then opened the doors of the temple as usual, for he was afraid to tell Eli what the Lord had said to him. But Eli called him. My son, he said, what did the Lord say to you? Tell me everything. So Samuel did not want to tell Eli what the Lord said to him. He didn't want to hurt him, you know. Not that he wasn't afraid of Eli, but he didn't want to hurt him because it wasn't good, right? He said, okay, and may God punish you if you hide anything from me. So Samuel told him what the Lord had said. It is the Lord's will, Eli replied. Let him do what he thinks is best. So as Samuel grew, the Lord was with him, and people listened carefully to his advice. And all Israel, from one end of the land to the other, knew that Samuel was going to be a prophet of the Lord. Then the Lord began to give messages to him there at the tabernacle in Shiloh, and he passed them on to the people of Israel. All right, that is 1 Samuel chapter 3. It's already going on 10 o'clock. It's past my bedtime. Let's hurry up and read the rest, okay? Get on my Bible reading. All right, let's go to Psalm. We're on day 239. We read 1 Samuel 3. Let's go to Psalm 58. Psalm is right after the book of Job, or Job. Book of Job. Justice, you high and mighty politicians don't even know the meaning of the word. Fairness, which of you has any left? Not one. All your dealings are crooked. You give justice in exchange for bribes. I know people like this. These men are born sinners, lying from their earliest words. They are poisonous as deadly snakes, cobras that close their ears to the most expert of charmers. Oh God, break off their fangs. Tear out the teeth of these young lions, Lord. Let them disappear like water into thirsty ground. Make their weapons useless in their hands. Let them be as snails that dissolve into slime, and as those who die at birth, who never see the sun. God will sweep away both old and young. He will destroy them more quickly than a cooking pot can feel the blazing fire of thorns beneath it. The godly shall rejoice in the triumph of right. They shall walk the blood-stained fields of slaughtered wicked men, which that's talk about Armageddon, because the blood of all those people at Armageddon is going to rise up to the horse's bridle. So people are literally going to have to walk through that. You know, it's going to take, 7 months to clean it up? 7 months. Yeah. Then at last everyone will know that good is rewarded and that there is a God who judges justly here on earth. All right. That's Psalm 58, right? You guys still there, or did you go home? I ain't getting any comments. Am I just reading into the thin air? Are you the only one listening? Look how curly my hair got in that fog tonight. Fog? Or, it was like the dew. It got cold out there. Did you guys get cold tonight? It is getting cold out there. I said, look at Jamie. It's you. You're sitting right there. Oh, Jesus. Robert, I don't even know.
Oh, my God.
I'm here. Did you mean to say my or me? Me, oh, my, oh. Me, oh, my, oh. Where are we going, Jamie? We're going to be in Worcester next Saturday. Worcester. Oh, that's going to be a good night, isn't it? Listening and working. I'll be somewhere listening. I'll be somewhere listening. Did you hear that song I made up the other night?
Mm-hmm.
What was it? What was that song? Can anybody remember? Gosh. Oh, Kumbaya, my Lord. Did you hear it?
Oh, yeah, I heard you say that.
Kumbaya, do my job, my Lord, do my job. I was talking about people, doing things for the Lord. Oh, anyway. All right, let's go to Revelation chapter 1. Peter Johnson. How are you? I know you're from a different country. How are you, my brother? Pakistan. Either India or Pakistan. I'm not sure. Can't remember. God bless you, brother. Hallelujah. All right, Revelation chapter 1. It's not Revelations, it's Revelation. We got Jamie on here tonight. She wants to hear the Bible. She begged me to be on the show tonight, didn't you? Actually, it was the other way around. I said, come and look at my computer and see what's going on with the sound. Now she's a little bit worried about the cat. All right, guys. Pakistan, that's what I thought. Great to hear, too. Every day am from Pakistan. Yep. Yes. Well, there we go. Blacking out again, Jamie. What are we going to do about that? Technology is tricky stuff. So, anyway. Okay. So, we have read Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, Romans. You want to do this? 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, right? 1 Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians, 1 Timothy, 2 Timothy, Titus, Philemon, Hebrews, James. And then, where do we go from there, Jamie? What's after James? Look what she's doing down there. Put it in the thing. Come on, guys. What's after James, Jamie? Look at that.
Hebrews.
No. This is where people get tripped up. I asked people to put it in the chat. Oh, no. Now our bit rate's up again. We are in Revelation, not Revelations. I figured if I would say all the books of the Bible. Huh?
1 Peter.
Is that after James? 1 Peter? Then what?
2 Peter.
Hey, Jody. 1 Peter, 2 Peter's.
First John.
Not so, there's only, it's Psalm and Revelation. Jamie, it's Psalm and Revelation. And Peter, 1 Peter, 2 Peter. She had to look it up. You should have known that. Jamie, you should have known that. You know? It's not a silver and gold show, Jody. I know we're not. We are almost done. We're almost done, Jamie. Come on. If we could just make it through Revelation, we'll be good, right? Oh, Jesus, help us. Oh, boy. I just thought we could make it through this, didn't you? Anyway. Oh, come on, guys. Joy break. And we just can't. I mean, I tried. It's about to turn into Joy's. We got oil all over us. We're probably high from smelling that oil. My Lord. Fuel oil of all things. We had to empty out a fuel tank, and it was about 75 gallons of oil. You should have seen us. You think we're funny. You think it's funny now. You should have seen what? 75 gallons of that stuff. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
It really wasn't awesome because Jamie has to lift it all. Anyway, we are on day 239. I'm trying to be serious. Jamie, I'm tired. I got to go to bed. We can't be here all night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whew. All right. Anyway, you ready? We're going to read Revelation. The last book of I keep talking in there. I should be talking up here. It's the last book of the Bible, and it's the last book of the New Testament, right? I always do. I always talk about
look at that.
Yeah, but you should be up there. Yeah. Okay, anyway, guys. Here's what we're doing. We're going to read the book of Revelation, which is the last book in the New Testament. 1 Peter, 2 Peter, and then what, Jamie? What's after the Peters?
John.
First Peter, Second Peter. Is there a third Peter?
No.
Okay. And then what? First John, Second John. Is there a third John?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's after John? Third John. Jude.
Revelation.
And then Revelation. That's the whole New Testament, guys. Nobody put it in the chat. Did you see that? Nobody's listening to what we say. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Nobody listens to us. They feel sorry for us because there's not many people watching, so they turn it on and then they just walk away from their computer. And then they're in the kitchen eating Cheetos or whatever they do, you know. All right, guys, we are going to read Revelation now. We got our friends from Pakistan on here tonight. How about that? Peter Johnson. Brother Johnson. Huh? Laughing at... They're laughing at us. Klondike. Oh. Those are horrible. Those Klondike, they're too thick. I am not into that, man. I don't like that. I like the the ice cream bars, but actually don't forget to take them home with you because I don't like them. So everything we don't like, we feed it to her son. All right. So Revelation chapter 1. Can we go ahead and get started on this? Huh? Oh, it's about time that he bought some Klondike bars? Is that what you're trying to tell him? All right. So revelation means unveiling or uncover. It would be like taking a curtain and pulling it back and unveiling something, you know? What was that? Oh, you just made some noise. All right. This book unveils, I'm reading now the Living Bible, guys. And when we get done with the book of Revelation, there's 22 chapters in Revelation. When we get done with this, we're going to go back to Matthew and start over in the New Testament again. Because there's no way, I don't know how many times we're going to read through the New Testament before we get done with the Old Testament. Okay? I'm glad you guys are laughing. Laughter is good for you. So this book unveils some of the future activities soon to occur in the life of Jesus Christ. God permitted him, Jesus, to reveal these things to his servant John in a vision. And then an angel was sent from heaven to explain the vision's meaning. John wrote it all down. You know, he was banned to the Isle of Patmos. The words of God, and John wrote it all down. The words of God and Jesus Christ and everything he heard and saw. If you read this prophecy, listen to this. If you read this prophecy aloud to the church, which that's what I'm doing right now, you will receive a special blessing from the Lord. So I'm going to receive a special blessing from the Lord because I'm reading this to the church. Those who listen to it, that's all you guys, right? You want to read this? Okay. Those who listen to it being read and do what it says will also be blessed. So we're all going to be blessed because we're reading the book of Revelation. For the time is near when these things will all come true. All right, from John, and John wrote this, and he's writing to the 7 churches in Turkey. Dear friends, may you have grace and peace from God, who is and was and is to come, and from the sevenfold Spirit before his throne, and from Jesus Christ, who faithfully reveals all truth to us. He was the first to rise from death, to die no more. He is far greater than any king in all the earth. All praise to him who always loves us and set us free from our sins by pouring out his lifeblood for us. He has gathered us into his kingdom and made us priests of God his Father. Give to him everlasting glory. He rules forever. Amen. See, he is arriving, surrounded by clouds, and every eye shall see him. Yes, and those who pierced him. And the nations will weep in sorrow and in terror when he comes. Yes, amen, let it be so. I am the A and the Z. That's the first letter and the last of the first word and the last of the Greek. I am the A and the Z, the beginning and the ending of all things, says God, who is the Lord, the all-powerful one, who is and was and is coming again. It is I, your brother John, a fellow sufferer for the Lord's sake, who am writing this letter to you. I too have shared the patience Jesus gives, and we shall share his kingdom. I was on the Isle of Patmos, exiled there for preaching the word of God and for telling what I know or what I knew about Jesus Christ. It was the Lord's Day. You know, the Lord's Day is, we say it's Sunday, the day that we go to church, but it was the first day of the week, when, you know, from the resurrection day. That's where they get that from. When suddenly I heard a loud voice behind me, a voice that sounded like a trumpet blast, saying, I am the A and Z, the first and the last. And then I heard him say, write down everything you see and send your letter to the 7 churches in Turkey. And these were actual churches at that time. Okay. To the church in Ephesus, the one in Smyrna, and those in Pergamos, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea. When I turned to see who was speaking, there behind me were 7 candlesticks of gold, and that represents the churches. The candlesticks represent the churches. And standing among them, so Jesus is standing among the churches, okay, was one who looked like Jesus, who called himself the Son of Man, wearing a long robe circled with a golden band across his chest. Is that what Jesus looked like when you seen him? Or did you really see him?
It was around, and it had gold trim around it.
Well, this is circled, wearing a long robe circled with a golden band across his chest. His hair was white as wool or snow. I always think of Jesse Duplantis when I think of that, because Jesse's hair can't get any whiter, you know? And his eyes penetrated like flames of fire. His feet gleamed. You ever seen fire in somebody's eyes? His feet gleamed like burnished bronze, and his voice thundered like the waves against the shore. He held 7 stars in his right hand and a sharp double-bladed sword in his mouth, and his face shone like the power of the sun in unclothed brilliance. When I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead, but he laid his right hand on me and said, don't be afraid. So when I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead. You know, people come to the meetings and they experience the power and presence of God, and they fall on the ground. And they look like dead people. You know, I took my 5-year-old grandson was with me one time in one of my meetings. I was praying for people, and they were falling out under the power. We don't say slain in the spirit because Ananias and Sapphira was slain in the spirit. But they fell down on the ground, and my grandson said, Grandma, why are all those people taking a nap? But some people think they're dead. They'll go, oh, are they okay? Yeah, they're fine. So when I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead, but he laid his right hand on me and said, don't be afraid. Though I am the first and last, the living one who died, who is now alive forevermore, who has the keys of hell and death. Don't be afraid. Write down what you have just seen and what will soon be shown to you. This is the meaning of the 7 stars you saw in my right hand and the 7 golden candlesticks. The 7 stars are the leaders of the 7 churches. So the candlesticks are the churches, the stars are the pastors. Now stay with me on this as we read through the book of Revelation, okay? Because it's really not that hard to understand. The 7 stars are the leaders of the 7 churches, and the 7 candlesticks are the churches themselves. And the stars are obviously angels or messengers. So from tomorrow we're going to let's see. I'm gonna write down here. Okay, tomorrow we're going to be in Revelation 2 and then we're going to go obviously into 3. Those are things that concern the church until its rapture. So anything after 4, chapters 4 through 22 are going to be things that are going to happen after the rapture of the church in Revelation. Right now we're in the church age. That's where we're at, literally in time. Right now, we are in the church age. So 2 and 3, the next 2 days, we read Revelation 2 and 3. That's the church now. But when we start in 4, those are all prophetic things that are going to happen after the church is raptured out of here. So stay with me on that, and it'll be fine. It's really not hard to understand the book of Revelation. Because if you could get, it's all symbols, it's a lot of symbols because it came from visions and that John had. And so it's just, we're just going to read it together and glean off of what we can. But we do know that we are in the last of the last days. Jesus is on his way back. He could be here any day now, right? But I believe we're still going to have a great spiritual awakening in America. God's not done with America. He is not done. We are going to have another spiritual awakening in America. I believe that. And then I believe Jesus will be back. Don't you? I believe he's coming back in my lifetime. Don't you? You think so? Anything you want to say, Jamie? All right. I'm tired. Jamie's tired. You're probably tired, guys. So I'm going to get off here. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on here tomorrow with day 240 of the daily Bible reading. So have a good rest of your night, a good day, whatever time you're watching, and I'll see you on here tomorrow. God bless you.